actor Greg Grunberg at 2019 Star Wars Celebration in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. How are you doing today, Mr. Gregory?
Dude, I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing awesome. You have a relationship with JJ that goes back years. How did that all kind of relate into Star Wars? And he did some of the Star Trek as well.
Yeah, JJ and I have known each other. He's my oldest friend since I was 4, so we're like brothers and always wanted to work together and have, as an actor, you need people to hire you. You can only hope. So there's that call, as soon as he's like, hey, I'm doing a show called Felicity. I'm like, well, I'd love to be on that show. I'm doing Alias, Lost, and then I broke out and did Heroes. And then
70-something episodes, I believe, something like that.
Yeah, Heroes was huge, and then came back with when he got Star Wars. We both grew up loving Star Wars, so I was just like, dude, you've got to find something for me, and he's the best ever. And so yeah, he found a great role in Snap Wexley.
Very cool. And Snap Wexley is going to be in the third one as well. And they can't talk much about that, but it's going to be pretty action packed. Or like, is your character going to show up a lot in there?
Yeah.
There's this scene they flashed on the TV at the stage the other day.
Right, Snap with Claude, this new character Claude, which is cool. And then yeah, I have much more of a presence in this one, but still one of those characters that you just kind of love, I'm just so happy. Dude, I would have done craft service on this movie. I would have done anything. It's Star Wars, and anything to be, with JJ.
Awesome. You've got all this Star Wars stuff. You grew up on Star Wars. What was the thing that really resonated with you as a kid or into your life, the message that you took from Star Wars?
Just the infinite possibilities of what's out there, and that there could be. It was so... To me, when I was a kid, it was the first time that I left a theater and actually I was talking about the characters, not just in the movie that I had just seen, but what could possibly be, where they had come from, the relationships. I don't remember doing that before Star Wars. And I watched Star Trek, a little. I wasn't a big Trekkie. I mean, I'm Commander Finnegan. And
played Finnegan, which is a reference to the old series, I believe, right?
Right, and I did know that reference. I mean, I was on the set, and I said, I got to have a name. And, we came up with that, and through my friend Ken, who's a big fan of Star Trek, he's like, you should be Finnegan, man. He's one of the guys that, went toe-to-toe with Kirk and older and went to the academy together. So it was good, and they loved it. But Star Wars, to me, was always that... it brings me back to that wide-eyed moment when I was introduced to this world, and it was so detailed, so beautifully thought out, and captured me. It just captured me.
Awesome. And you got a podcast and I believe also a graphic novel. Can you talk a little about your graphic novel first?
Absolutely, yeah. It's called Dream Jumper. We've done 2 books. Lucas Turnbloom is my partner on it, and it's doing really well. Scholastic put it out through their graphics division. And it's about a boy who's able to jump in and out of his friends' dreams and save them from their worst nightmares.
Wow.
So he's a dream jumper. But what comes with that is a lot of history, and be careful what you wish for. When you're in there, the Nightmare Lord, there's a lot of really cool stuff that goes on. It's a whole world. When we go to sleep, there are
Freddy Krueger,
and they're trying to control us. Like, sleepwalking is only their experiments and their testing. So it's a very cool thing. It's there's interest to make a TV show, so we're working on that. But I love it, and hopefully Volume 3 will come out soon. But it's available everywhere.
It's really awesome. Your podcast, what is that about exactly? I'll go into that a little bit.
I've got 2 podcasts, and then nothing to do with sci-fi, but they're really cool. One's called Corner Stories. If you go to the movies, they're advertising it before all these movies now. Corner Stories is about small business, all the passion that people have for small business, throwing their entire lives into it and what that takes. And then Epilepsy is my big cause. So I've got an epilepsy podcast called Talk About It, where I interview everyone who's affected, who living extraordinary lives, doctors, caregivers. My oldest son has epilepsy, so that's my big cause. So yeah, check out Talk About It and also Corner Stories. Yeah.
Very, very cool. And for people to find out about you and upcoming projects, is there a website link or like a main thing for you and all at Greg Grunberg? Or?
Just follow me on Twitter. It's at Greg Grunberg on Twitter. I'm sending out all kinds of stuff from here and having a blast here. And dude, I'm so glad we were able to hook up and do this.
Yes, sir, man. Mr. Gregory, you're awesome, dude.
You're the best.
We got an awesome good time here at Star Wars Celebration. This is Owen with SciFiction.com signing off for 2019 Celebration.